My twins are 8 months now, never been vaccinated, and have never been sick. Well, if you're looking for faster results, you can always leave the car seats unbuckled while driving. That's a pretty good one. Hey everyone, my name is Jake and welcome to Murdered by Words, where we're going to be looking at the best insults, comebacks, and roasts on the internet, putting them all in one place, and watching people die via words. No real death. YouTube, I've said this every time, no real death, but there's no coming back from it. You're basically 6 feet under after you get roasted, so enjoy! Wow, another amazing display of creativity, courtesy of Century. Look, they've made the flat earth out of Lego. Yes, just like Lego, flat earth is for children. No, it's not. If you teach the children the flat earth, they'll grow up like that. 3 stars. I've been to every Boba place available in Reading. This store was fast. They weren't busy though, and the employees greeted me as soon as I came in. Customer service was great, but the drink was not. I got a caramel milk tea, and it was watered down and a very strong black tea flavor. Not even a hint of caramel. They were cheap compared to other places, and now I can see why. But again, employees were kind and quick. And then comment by the owner, "Thanks for your honest review. To shed some light, being to every Boba place in Reading doesn't offer any merit. Please experience Boba places in Cupertino, Honolulu, Los Angeles, NYC, and then write a review on your local Boba shops. A Boba drink cannot be watered down with a strong black tea flavor. That's an oxymoron. You must like drinking 500-calorie powdered fake tea Boba drinks, not us. Sorry." Yeah, I was kind of reading that and being like, wait, you watered it down with a stronger flavor? Huh? 27 high school seniors in my community will graduate today. Only one has plans to stay locally and work. It costs $2.75 million to educate this class for 12 years, about $220K per head, which was paid for disproportionately by local businesses. What a waste. Yeah, says the man that's using a piece of software, possibly from his cell phone, connected to the internet with a profile picture including his Bluetooth headset, who probably uses tractors designed by engineers in other states. Overall, education is useful to you even if it's not local. Wait, education does not produce cell phones. Risk-taking innovators and tinkerers do. If you think uneducated people engineered the components, software, and infrastructure involved in making cell phones work, then you need to go back to school yourself. It's like, yeah, no, that cell phone wasn't made by a guy that studied for years and yet, no, that was made just luckily by some tinkerer. Why am I just imagining some guy in his garage, like, just looking at pieces of scrap metal, being like, yeah, that could go there, I could put that together. Oh, wow, I just invented a mobile phone. Isn't that amazing? That just happened. If I was studying, that wouldn't have happened. If you set aside the dog napping and puppy skinning plots, which are admittedly hard to overlook, Disney's version of Cruella has always been a bit of a feminist fantasy. Uh-oh. If you set aside making a suit out of those women, Buffalo Bill from Silence of the Lambs was just a guy trying to achieve his dreams, right? Right? Just set aside those unset-asideable things. Sending them to disabled toilets? Wrong. Breastfeeding in public openly? Wrong. Breastfeeding in public covered up? Good. Hashtag decency. Yeah, that's a lot of words for breastfeeding women give me a massive rage at. It's just some weird guy. It can make you uncomfortable, sure, but you know what you can do? Ignore it, right? In other developed countries, an oppressive police presence isn't really a thing. Makes sense that he didn't really see it as a problem to touch so close to his gun. Wait, you say other developed countries as if the US is actually developed. Yeah, we just developed in the wrong ways. I mean, we are. You may not like that we are, but we certainly are. If we go by metric like the demographic transition model, we can see that we're in stage 4. This is the same as other countries such as Canada, South Korea, etc. Go by a metric. On basically every metric, lol. Why do people like to pretend the US is a failed state? No, I mentioned that because US doesn't use the metric system. It's just a dumb word joke. I'm easily entertained. Oh, I totally missed that, haha. I guess I'm the dumb one here. Hey, it's not your fault. You are American after all, benefiting from that failed state level education. Why does this conversation seem so polite and kind? Like all of them aren't getting roasted, but they are. I am not vaccinated by choice, and that's my right. If you have a problem with it, I really could care less. Yeah, but you'll say you are and go into places that say only those vaccinated can stop wearing a mask. I guess when people have no honor, they don't care about the honor system. That's the problem people have. The ones who are vaccinated don't actually have an issue with you not getting the shot. They have an issue of you being a freeloader to society, which is what you are. Breaking. Uber CEO says the company will likely shut down temporarily if a court decides to classify drivers as employees. Uber is admitting their business model depends upon exploiting workers and skirting labor law. I might be completely wrong here, but isn't the point in Uber, so you don't have to work all the time? There's no, contract or anything. You can just be like, all right, I want to become an Uber driver. I want to work Saturday all day just for some extra money. Or is that, do Uber have to, provide things? Because it just seems like an app. No? I might be stupid. This 2-year-old's family couldn't afford his $20,000 electric wheelchair, and their insurance didn't cover it. So our high school robotics team built him one for free. Aww. This country is so accustomed to its monstrous healthcare system that when a 2-year-old child with a genetic condition needs to rely on high school robotics team to meet his basic healthcare needs, the media thinks it's a feel-good story, not a dystopian nightmare. Surely your insurance would cover that. You need a wheelchair, right? When you're going to get your toxic chemicals injected into your body to keep you healthy. Oh, Dumb and Dumber, right? Yeah, I agree. Essential oils are the dumbest things out there. But luckily, I do have my COVID shot because after looking at the science and peer-reviewed global studies, I can see they're safe. And Facebook memes aren't remotely a place anyone should get information. Oh, but Facebook meme funny and I can share with my friend Carol. Come on. Not impossible, but less than 1% for a lab leak of a natural isolate. Logs below that for an engineered virus. If you have a little knowledge on emerging pathogens or sophomore level molecular bio, you will know that likelihood of this virus as we know it being creation from a lab is high. Well, I teach a class on emerging pathogens, and I run a lab studying viruses. But thanks for enlightening me. This guy's definitely nah, I'm pretty sure I saw in a movie that it's quite easily up, so it's at least 30, maybe 40% chance, okay? I don't know what PhD means, but yeah. You need to learn your history. The South never lost. We were invaded. Hey, blank, in your divorce from reality, you lost custody of the functioning neurotransmitters, didn't you, huh? 2 stars. Saw doctor back in February and received no follow-up from office. Called and left a voicemail which was not returned. Visited office on blank today and was advised that the doctor group I saw was only there on Wednesday and Friday. So if no one called you back, I don't know what to tell you. Desk guy trying to hand me business card for the doctors. Why is the desk person giving me work? Shouldn't they be handling the admin for the patients and doctors? Seems like very odd situation and unprofessional. Initial visit with X-ray technician, very fast and precise. And diagnosis exam by doc were well done. Dropped ball afterwards. Response from the owner. Of all the people I see every week, and I see a lot, you were the only patient in 12 years who forgot to pick up his referral before leaving the visit. You seemed surprised that you fell through the cracks, but it is you who made the cracks. There are no cracks in my office. You seem like a pleasant guy and a smart guy. However, you're a forgetful guy. I instructed you to pick up the MRI referral on the way out. You forgot to pick up the referral on the way out because you also forgot to bring your copay to the office, so you had to go to the bank to get the copay. Also, after our discussion, you said you would let me know when you left a message. I waited and waited, but never heard back from you because you didn't leave a message. I record all phone calls and messages. You never left a message, which makes you a liar as well as being forgetful. My office always provides 5-star service to everyone, even during the pandemic and quarantine. The physicians and secretaries risked our lives during the pandemic to provide this service, and you can't even remember to bring a copay or pick up the referral. My front desk secretaries are nothing less than stellar. You are an ingrate, forgetful, and a liar. How likely are you to recommend Cox to a friend or colleague? About a 3, not really likely. What is the most important reason for your score? Look man, you already know what time it is. Your service is spotty, your equipment is janky as hell, and your customer service ain't much better. But AT&T won't run the fiber to my house, so here we are. That's pretty much 99% of the what, yeah, we just need like satellites. Come on, get those in so we can choose. I never understand how restaurants serve cold or lukewarm food when it's supposed to be hot, especially if food is your only source of income. And then when I told the waitress it was cold, she brought back a different plate that was still cold, I once drafted an RB in fantasy football that got me -3 yards on the season. Some people just suck at what they do. Imagine he ordered like a salad or something. He's like, yeah, it's supposed to be cold. What are you doing, sir? I haven't shaved my legs in a really long time, and while I was babysitting, my skirt edged up a bit, and the 7-year-old I was watching said, "Ew, you should shave. That hair's not supposed to be there." And I said, well, if it's not supposed to be there, then why does it grow there? And he was really silent for a long time, and then finally said, "Let's watch Sonic the Hedgehog." Well, tumors grow. Are they supposed to be there? It's called evolution. Just because it's there doesn't mean it's useful or wanted. Local man compares leg hair to cancer. Genuinely thought it was a smart argument. More at 6. You know what I think? I think we should just watch Sonic the Hedgehog. That was a good choice. Sonic the Hedgehog or another video on screen right now. And if you're new around here and you haven't subscribed, right? Sonic the Hedgehog, this is basically the same thing. So, click, thanks.